He didn't give himself a pardon.
President Trump also tells Fox he wants to reform FEMA, wanting states to handle disaster response with federal financial aid. Tomorrow, he'll go to North Carolina, visiting an area ravaged by floods last year, and then go to the Los Angeles area, where a big new wildfire burns north of L.A. Fox's Jonathan Hunt's near the flames in Castaic.
As of now, firefighters do appear to have this huge fire under control and burning into non-residential areas.
In a few hours, President Trump will talk to world leaders gathered at an economic forum in Davos, Switzerland, in a virtual address after he talked to Saudi Arabia's ruler.
Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman believes Trump administration reforms could bring about what he calls unprecedented economic prosperity. He told President Trump in a phone call that he intends to invest $600 billion into the United States over the next 4 years.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. We just got all the Oscar nominations this morning. The film Amelia Perez, which won 4 Golden Globes, leads the way with 13 nominations, including the Best Picture Academy Award. We'll find out the winners March 2nd. America's listening to Fox News.
My friends swim no matter the season, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and clear skin, count me in. With Skyrizi Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
A bunch of police officers are injured in Texas.
The hours-long standoff with a gunman who shot and injured 7 San Antonio, Texas police officers ended early Thursday morning with his death. Police say SWAT teams found the gunman dead inside an apartment, but it's not clear if he died from a shootout with police or took his own life. The shootings started as police responded to a call about a possible suicide in progress, and when they arrived in the Stone Oak neighborhood, the gunman opened fire. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
There is no school today at Antioch High in Nashville, Tennessee, and it'll be closed tomorrow, too, as police try to figure out the motive behind yesterday's shooting.
Nashville Metropolitan Police say a 17-year-old male student at Antioch High School opened fire inside the cafeteria, fatally shooting a 16-year-old female before fatally shooting himself.
There is another male, 17-year-old young man that was wounded with a graze wound, and he has been treated at Vanderbilt and released.
Chief of Police John Drake noting the teen fired multiple rounds.
So the investigation is very much ongoing. So we're unsure at this time if it was targeted or if it was intended for multiple people.
Officials say a 4th student who was male taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center suffered a facial injury from a fall. Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
We just got an employment update showing a slight increase in first-time jobless claims last week to 223,000. The number of Americans continuing to collect unemployment benefits rose to 1.9 million. That's the most since November 2021. On Wall Street, stock futures are mixed before the opening bell later this hour. At tennis's Australian Open, an upset. American Madison Keys defeated the 2nd seed Iga Swiatek. So Keys advances to the women's final in that Grand Slam tournament for the first time. She'll face Aryna Sabalenka Saturday. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
You're listening to Lawrence County's Heritage Station. This is 105.3, 95.3, WDXE.
That's us, and you have made it. We've made it all the way around the week. And Keith and Kevin are in the house. It's the Quik Mart Hour.
We're ready to get started today.
Man, we are jumping and chomping at the bit.
Well, maybe. Are you all hopped up?
I'm all hopped up.
He's all hopped up.
Man,
you been eating Skittles or something?
Man, bring coffee and Sunday.
And I've even got Mr. Daniel in the room.
Danielson.
Say good morning, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, and it is the Quik Mart Hour, and we need to talk about it. We don't need to forget to talk about how great Quik Mart stores are.
A lot of times we were here on the Quik Mart Hour and we forget to talk about Quik Mart. But I see Kevin is donning his
shell hat
today,
That's right.
Which is what Quik Mart sells. We sell premium shell fuels. And Kevin, thank you for wearing the hat today.
Well, I was so stylish and trendy.
Yeah, you are, and it actually matches. It pretty much matches anything you wear.
Well, today, what did you say today was National Clash of the Clothes Day?
Yeah, Clashing Clothes Day.
Well, I need to go change.
Clashing Clothes, this one.
So I need. Rodney Carrington taught me early about how to not clash.
Yeah,
you remember Rodney?
Yeah, from the what was the name of his store? The Cotton Patch?
Grisham's. Yeah. Grisham's Men's Store.
Grisham's Men's Store. Yeah, I remember that.
I thought you were talking about the comedian.
No, it's a different. He's not a comedian.
Not that guy.
Not that guy. Same name.
Do you know?
Guy.
I heard his daughter and my daughter are friends.
Okay.
And I think he had a house to burn down in L.A.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know where he got into.
He's out in L.A., I think, and I think his home was burned.
Wow, Rodney, if you're listening to us, we're thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he listens to us, but anyway, I got word through his daughter, I think, through that he was affected by those fires. But anyway.
He told me one thing that's a fashion. I guess it gets me looking at fashion. That's why I picked out the lady in the green dress at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Did you see the lady in the green dress?
I did not.
We talked about her a little bit yesterday.
Okay.
Go back and watch the inauguration. You won't get it out of your mind.
I read it this morning. Speaking of that,
yeah,
we'll get back to Quik Mart in a minute. But
was that on purpose?
No, not the green dress.
Okay.
But J.D. Vance's mother was there, and she had on a red blouse and black pants. And there was a lady that posted something on Facebook about, in the scheme of things, he came from a very poor background.
Yeah.
And there's a lot known about his history. I hadn't really looked at, but he came at a pretty poor upbringing, kind of a rough deal. His mom was an alcoholic, that kind. She's been talked about, but has recovered.
Yeah.
And so it was. The lady wrote this nice article about how that she didn't try to pretend to be something she wasn't, and there she was in an outfit that you could have probably bought at Kohl's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is Kohl's a bad place to buy food?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's average clothes.
Average, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like you and I would buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
Walmart,
Yeah, like you and I would buy. And among those that are there with all their designer dresses and this and that,
right.
She didn't try to be somebody that she wasn't.
That's cool.
And that was the kind of the article. And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. She didn't say anything about the lady in the green dress.
She didn't say anything about the lady. That's really bothered you, hadn't it?
It is. I mean, here's what gets me. I don't know if it was symbolic, if she was supposed to wear that, if she was like the green mediator.
I hadn't heard anybody else mention it.
What's the? I mean,
just Google "lady in the green dress" inauguration and see what comes up.
It's just not that important to me, Keith.
Well, like I say, Rodney spoiled me early.
We're listening to the Quik Mart Hour with Keith and Kevin.
Yeah.
And you want to take advantage of all of those Quik Mart convenience stores.
Yeah.
Great fuel for your car and great snacks for your tummy.
And let me tell you, did you guys happen to go to Quik Mart yesterday while school was late?
Yes.
I went to number 6, and quite honestly, I couldn't hardly get on the parking lot. Everybody thought, well, since school's late, we're going to go get a biscuit, and they did.
I did go to Quik Mart yesterday, the Etheridge Quik Mart, but it was yesterday evening.
Oh, okay.
And filled up.
Okay. Did you do premium this time, or you do regular?
No, I just took advantage of my 10 cents off a gallon and filled up.
Absolutely. That helps out, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
So I'm up to, I don't have my phone, but I'm up over $900 in fuel savings.
I haven't looked to see what I've saved, but I've saved a bunch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's real money. That's
okay. I was getting fuel yesterday, and as I was fueling, I looked up there at the store, and y'all got a sign on there. You have something new.
Okay.
The boats.
All right, you'll have to tell me about it because I probably don't know about it.
You sure you even work there?
I do.
I don't. That's what I was going to ask you about. It was like a boat.
You said boat. I thought you said bolt, B-O-L-T.
No, like a boat, like B-O-A-T, or a bowl, or it looks like a bowl with food in it. That's what I was going to ask you.
Okay, so you said a boat.
Boat, yeah, that's what it said.
How do you say bolt, B-O-L-T?
Bolt.
That sounds just the same.
Well, see, but to your untrained ear,
float your bolt.
That's right, bolt.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, I've seen. So I had to get schooled on that, but I heard John.
That's it. That's fine. It's
John Monty is our food guy.
Yeah.
Our deli guy.
John Monty.
Yeah, you know John Monty, don't you?
Yeah, I know John Monty.
So he's our deli supervisor person.
So you don't have a
gets
clue
all
what
that stuff.
it is, then, huh?
I've heard it in conversation. I don't think I've ever
You just zoned out on it.
So
I thought you'd done all the sampling. Surely they would have had samples.
I tell you what. Well, I bet you I've sampled every individual thing that's in the boat.
BOLT?
No, boat, B-O-A-T.
It sounds like
So
same
there
to
you
me.
go. Well, that's us from the South.
I don't know.
So anyway, if you hadn't been to Quik Mart, go to Quik Mart. And what I would recommend is the ex-mayor special, which is the tenderloin and egg and pepper jack cheese on a biscuit.
That'll fix you right up.
Yeah. So it's
That'll
good.
fix you right up. Well, you know what? We should get out of the way.
Oh, well, don't tell me.
We got to get the weigh-in out of the way.
People have been waiting. We didn't meet last week, and we appreciate our audience hanging on because
we just had things that were in the way.
That's right. We had a bunch of things in the way.
I was off all week, and we just didn't get here.
But you know what? I was glad because I had a horrible week as far as my diet goes. Even with all my exceptions, I'm glad we didn't.
Where was I when we left off?
You was at 318.4.
Well, I didn't do as bad as I thought, okay? But I didn't do my goal either. I've messed up. I'm at 320.2. So I've actually popped it up. I'm going to have to restart.
Yep.
So I'm
Your goal was 315.
Yeah, I know. So
okay.
I'm gonna reset that goal and try to be close to that next time.
Well, before we weigh in,
I've already weighed in.
You already weighed in. Before Kevin and I weigh in, we've committed $300, and I got $300 in the pot for us here.
Yeah.
And Lanny has committed $100.
Yeah.
And there may be other listeners that now we're going to give this money to God's Storehouse. We're doing this for a good purpose, and number one, or a couple good purposes. Number one is to lose some weight and get in better health, but also to help an organization here in town that helps those who can't help themselves.
Absolutely.
And so God's Storehouse is a great organization. And if you want to jump on the bandwagon and maybe donate a few dollars to God's Storehouse sort of support our efforts here and give us some encouragement to keep going, you can call in and make that donation. So anyway, Kevin,
Yes.
tell me what your previous. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go
I
first?
can, either way, I don't care.
I'll let you go first.
I was at 260.6, and my goal was to make it to 255.
So you wanted to lose about 5
5
pounds,
pounds,
yeah. A little over 5 pounds.
And you was at 242.8, and you was wanting to get to 240.
Oh me, I didn't do it. I don't think
don't
I
think
did.
so?
I don't know. I have not stepped on the scale since last time. So Kevin's going to go.
Here we go.
To all those who are listening on the radio, Kevin is buck naked. He's even.
I wonder what that cap weighs he's got on.
Yeah, there you go. Take your cap off, Kevin. That thing weighs about 2 ounces. You got to wait till the Olympics quit, I think, don't you? Or do you?
Oh, do you?
No, maybe you don't. There you go. Hop on. The Olympics start when you get on.
It's Olympic size.
It's still going. Hey, you're close.
What'd you do?
255.6.
You're like a even Steven on that, weren't you?
It's an attaboy on that one.
What was you before you got on there?
He got almost 5 off.
260.6.
He got 5 off.
I made my goal.
Are you being serious?
I made my goal.
I'm not even going to get on there now,
Oh,
Kevin.
you got to now.
Daniel,
I got to rub it in.
Daniel, let's give him
Let's give him an
golf
applause
clap.
Yeah.
here. All right, get on there again. Let's see if that's right.
I got to prove it.
No, I'm kidding. Oh,
Come
man.
on, chicken.
I am chicken.
Uh-oh, here we go.
You ever take him shoes off or anything, you know? You let me take my hat off.
He got to go just like he did.
242.2.
There ain't no way. I only lost point. I knew I had a bad week.
0.6.
I'm waiting again.
He did 0.6.
Hold your breath. Maybe it'll be lighter.
It's okay.
It didn't change.
It's okay.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm gonna have to be like Ohio State and come from behind.
I'm on the bench.
Yeah.
They sidelined me.
Yeah. So anyway, I blew it for 2 weeks. I blew it.
Well, I did too. You wouldn't believe the stuff I ate.
Yeah.
And I don't. It was like somebody bet me how much I could eat. That's the only way I can describe it.
That's the way it goes.
Well, you know what?
That's okay.
Your beard come in fuller, so you probably
I'm gonna shave my beard
You
off.
have to shave it off.
How much
No,
the beard
you need to leave the beard. It gives you.
Can you just leave like a Hitler mustache?
I can.
It gives you a very distinguished look.
Distinguished look.
Yeah. Miss Peggy wants to chime in with us. Good morning. How are you?
I want to know what Kevin did different for this to change.
Oh, we don't care.
It's not all your fault, because there are additives and things that are addictive add to a lot of food. That's what a lot of RH Kennedy's about. But no, I just want to see what he did different.
All right.
I hope it's not cheap. But
We'll
anyway.
pry him. We'll pry on him. Thank you.
So what did you do? Yeah, that's a good question.
Liposuction. Redneck home, DIY. No, I'm just doing the intermittent fasting deal. Is what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing.
Along with the like kind of low carbon.
Low carbon and intermittent
fasting.
Yep.
I don't understand that. So after noon, you can eat whatever you want, how much you want.
Well, you can, but you don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. You want to eat normal. I mean. You got to resist that urge because you're thinking, well, I can only eat now, so I'm going to have to eat all I can. So don't do that. You just I have been doing a little practicing some tennis with my daughter. She's on the tennis team, so we did do that Saturday. So maybe that helped too.
That a boy.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is I work at Quik Mart, and when you walk in the doors of Quik Mart, 99% of the stuff in that place is for consumption.
Exactly. It sure is. It sure is, and it's good too. Good morning. How are you?
I've got a solution to all y'all's problems.
Oh.
The doctor one time told me, he said, if you want to lose weight, he said, you wake up hungry and you go to bed hungry, and said, I promise you'll lose weight.
Well, you've got that right.
Well, that's good. But you know what? If you go to bed hungry, don't you automatically wake up hungry? So you only have to do one.
Yeah.
So, so I had something I was going to say. I'm at that age that just left my mind.
So do y'all have new goals?
Mine's the same. Get below 240.
Yeah, I'm going to leave mine the same.
Okay.
At what did I say? 215? I mean 315.
Yes, 315.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. And good Lord willing, and I keep my head this week. I'll get close.
There you go.
I'll get close. I may not make it, but I'll get closer.
See, here's the deal: is I'm going to write down the activities, and then I'm just going to get some guidance from you guys next week. I'm going to write down the stuff I eat, and then get some guidance.
That would only help you if we cared.
Well, you're right. You might give me some guidance the wrong way.
Some people, that helps them to log what they're eating and what they're doing. So
it does.
And you're that type of person. It probably would help you.
It would help you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
You can keep a log of it, put it in your phone or something.
So, one of the things that added to my demise this week was we lost our cat of 15 years.
Oh, no.
And it was the only day the ground was thawed out. It was like last Saturday.
Yeah.
And so I buried her in the backyard. And of course, that was my daughter's cat, and she's pretty upset about it. So we did a daddy-daughter date to Outback.
Yes.
And the two things she wanted was cheese fries and a chocolate thunder from down under.
Well, you can still eat healthy.
I know. But I'm just saying that's the kind of things that happen. Those types of events happen to me all the time.
Here I am telling you what you should do, and I blew it anyways.
If you just ate it in the car while you was driving, you'd been fine, see?
Well, you're right.
See?
I didn't do that.
You messed up by going in and sitting down.
How does that help?
That's his rules. He can eat whatever he wants to if he's driving.
Yeah, Outback was not in my rules.
Yeah.
Or not in my exceptions. But that, we consider that a death in the family.
You keep adding to your exceptions.
I need to. Yeah.
But last time, it worked for him. So I'm not gonna be down on his exceptions.
No.
He won last time.
I'm going to. All I got to say is I'm just starting all over. So we'll just do it again.
What I haven't done though is I didn't start walking. It's been so cold.
Yeah,
I like to walk down the block and get my 2 miles in.
How cold is it?
So cold.
I've been doing that all. I've been doing that all morning.
So what's everybody been saying?
Well, the best one I heard so far was it's so cold, my plumber pulled his britches up.
Oh my goodness, that is the best one.
I like it's so cold that the politicians are putting their hands in their own pockets.
I like that one too. I like that too.
Well, we're going to give away something today.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Kevin, Don, show the folks what we're going to give away and talk about.
Why, this lovely card.
You're going to have to elaborate more than that.
Oh, it's a gift card worth $25 to Quik Mart, and you can spend it on anything. Keith recommends fuel.
Where can you spend it?
Huh?
Where can you spend it?
At Quik Mart. Mart.
At Quik Mart, because
What
it's
is
Quik
this?
Mart.
Yeah. You can spend anything you want to on there. Gas, food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Milk.
I thought
guess,
it was a food,
I bet
all
we're
right.
getting qualifiers already. Get
Biscuits.
ready. You need to write these down. Here we go.
Okay, I'll write them down.
All right.
You got a pen?
Yeah.
Hey, who do we want to qualify?
Randy Fowler.
Randy Fowler.
Oh, my goodness, Randy Fowler. Get up here.
Hey, and you know what? It was so cold this morning.
Yeah.
I saw on the side of the road, I saw a beagle with a set of jumper cables hooked up to a rabbit.
That's pretty cool.
Randy, you're in construction. Have you already called off work for today because of the cold?
No, man, what are you talking about?
All right, Randy, you're number one, buddy.
That wasn't a very confident no, was it?
No.
Hey, good morning. Who have I got here?
Ruby Bass.
Miss Ruby.
Bass, right.
Ruby Bass.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Got another one coming.
All right, come on in.
And good morning. How are you?
This is Tommy Davis.
Tommy.
I got you.
Thank you.
Tommy Davis, we got you, buddy. And we need three more. 766-9393 is the number you could qualify to win that $25.
I know what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
And good morning. You're on WDXE with us?
Melba Scott.
Melba, good morning.
Melba.
Wake David up.
It's hard to do that.
You know, David.
Yeah, David, he could be dangerous.
Here's
That's the hardest thing to do all day long.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Thank you, Melba.
Thank you.
And good morning. Good morning. Who we got here?
Vicki Garner.
Vicky Garner. Got you.
right.
Thank you much.
One more
qualifiers. All we
And the phone is ringing.
And good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
And who have I got?
Bridget Hendricks.
Bridget Hendricks. All right, we got our 6 qualifiers. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
All right.
We can
So
take
what-
more,
what
but
are
that's
we-
all we got room for.
What in the world?
Let me turn that down.
That's
Wow.
a different ring.
Yeah.
That's the president. Answer the phone.
President Trump, how can we help you?
Has Elon Musk started his deal yet? Him and Ramaswamy?
Yeah, they've already made one. He's already signed one recommendation from them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but they've already made some kind of cost reduction recommendation that Trump signed on.
Well, good. I don't know why I had to look that
what
up.
it was. I don't know what it was.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was to go to an electric vehicle.
Fire Nancy Pelosi, I guess, or something like that.
I don't know. But
or cut off her makeup budget.
There you go.
Have you ever been doing something and you hear somebody's voice and I know who that is?
Oh yeah, I did that this morning.
With who?
Tommy. Wasn't Tommy Davis, but I know his voice too. Tommy Bates.
Okay. I don't know.
He
Tommy
called
Bates.
Trading Post, and I said, I recognize your voice. Who are we talking to? And he mentioned, I said, well, I knew him. So, yeah, I recognize voices.
So I was at the hospital. I was one day this week, and I'm sitting in the waiting room, and I'm, playing a game on my phone or something like that. So I'm looking down, and I hear this voice, and I said, I know that voice. And it was Nolan Perry.
Yeah.
And he had his wife. His wife's not well, so we'll be praying for them too.
Yeah, please do.
I'm telling you, I've never met the guy face to face until then, and he was totally different than I had him pictured.
Oh yeah.
But he's one of the most cordial and talk to you like he's known you forever type persons I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So, Nolan, if you're listening, we're praying for you guys. And I don't know if Nolan has he called in the trading post last few days?
He called in this morning.
Okay,
Sure
good.
did.
Roosters crowing and everything. Yep. Things are good.
He's got so much stuff down there. He's like the Walmart of 5 Points.
Yeah. What was funny was he got a brochure off the wall at the hospital, and he was reading it, and it said, scan this QR code with your phone, So he goes up to the receptionist and says, what am I supposed to do with this? She goes, you're supposed to scan that on your phone. He said, I don't have nothing like that.
No, you don't.
I was wondering, and I thought, that's good. I wish I was there. So anyway, we got some interesting questions today to ask. And,
all right. So what are we doing?
So we're doing top 10 today. Top 10 list. And
like the Family Feud deal.
No, it's like
not like it.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask to start naming off the top 10 list, and you guys can just answer at random. And the closer to number 1 you get, the more points you get.
Oh.
So anyway,
I'm giving directions.
I was
Go
wondering.
ahead.
I was wondering. Anyway, Daniel, you playing?
Well, yes, he is.
Yeah, he's going to play with
He
us.
can't if he wants
What are
to.
we playing?
We don't know yet.
We're doing top 10.
Top 10.
So the first top 10 that I've got is this is from usnews.com.
All right.
They've listed the top most dangerous states in America.
Ooh.
What I've got the top 10 listed here. What are the top 10 most dangerous states in America? And if you get one, I will put your name down.
How do you want us to do this?
Just start naming states.
I'm going to say California is one of them.
California is number 9. So, Jeff, you get number 9
All right.
here.
CA.
So dangerous is like falling off a mountain?
In terms of violent crime rate
okay.
and property crime per 100,000.
New York.
New York is not on the list.
I would have guessed New York, but
Yeah.
I'm going to say Oregon.
Ooh.
Oregon is number 8. Yeah.
Ohio.
Ohio is not on the list.
Oh.
What?
No. What's going on in Ohio? That's so dangerous.
I've heard it's pretty dangerous.
Really?
Chicago, Illinois.
Illinois is not on the list.
No way.
I'm serious.
It was like a couple years ago, the worst place in the world.
Well, listen, we're
killed.
talking about per capita 100,000.
Oh.
Per 100,000 people, the crime rate per 100,000.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me that.
Well,
so
this is in terms of violent crime.
That's gonna make all the difference in the world of what I'm gonna-
I said it, but you didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
You've got 2 of the 10 so
I'm
far.
going to say Louisiana.
Louisiana is number 2.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
See,
I would have never guessed
You
that.
made a difference now.
Kevin, you've got 0. Daniel, you've got 0.
I've got 3.
Alabama.
You've got 3. Alabama is not on the list.
Well,
They don't listen. Alabama's not dangerous. They're all kin to each other down there.
Yeah, well, they're only dangerous during Iron Bowl week.
yeah, it can get a little bit sketchy down there. Can't it?
Yeah.
How about Missouri?
Missouri is not on the list.
Florida.
Florida is not on the list.
Wow.
So something small like Alaska.
Alaska is not on the list.
Wow.
Oh, hang on a second. Alaska is number 7. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Alaska. Okay.
Yeah, Alaska.
Fall on ice and polar bear eat you.
This is violent crime and property crime.
Well, a polar bear can tear up your property.
I guess.
And
but
killed you.
That's not counted in here.
Let's look at
Like you got that over here.
South Carolina.
South Carolina is not on the list.
Hawaii?
Hawaii is not on the list.
North Carolina.
North Carolina's not on the list. Well, you guys have got 50 states.
Tennessee.
So you got a 1 in 5 shot.
help
Tennessee is number 6. Now, do you feel unsafe living here?
Well, I didn't, but I do now.
Well, we got some pockets that are dangerous.
Yeah, like Memphis
Nashville
and
has
Nashville
gotten,
area.
Nashville area has gotten more dangerous, and Memphis has been for a long time.
Yeah, it has.
So yeah, I would have guessed Tennessee.
Memphis probably ranks up in the top 5 cities in America, I would think, as far as crime goes.
We got Iron City down here, and we had a movie made about that.
And we had the comments from Johnny Carson about that too.
That's
right?
right. That's right.
That's been proven to be a myth.
What?
That Johnny Carson said that.
I've never seen it in person, but
I have. I've seen the video clip of it.
Where he said it?
Yeah. Okay.
Who was he talking to? Was he talking to the radio lady, the grandma?
No.
No. This was earlier than that. I think he's talking with Ed before they were sitting there talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Ed McMahon, you remember him?
All right, so you guys got 5 of the 10. You got Louisiana, Tennessee, Alaska, Oregon, and California. You got 5 more to go. And plus the number 1 state. Nobody.
What about Washington State?
Washington State is number 5. They're
Yeah.
ahead of Tennessee. You're exactly right.
Washington State is Nevada.
Nevada is not on the list.
God, I would have thought
Well,
that.
there's a lot of people there, so per capita, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
percentages would be. That's why I don't know.
How about Arkansas?
Arkansas is number 4.
Arkansas.
Now, I've been to Arkansas.
And the
I
reason
didn't think-
Arkansas has a touch of Memphis in it.
It's got
Well,
the Clintons are
it's got
there,
the
and I
Clintons in
think
there.
that really pushed it over the
You can
edge.
get suicided out there with, so you gotta be careful.
Don't sit on no park benches.
That's right.
Anyway, So you guys like 3. You like number 10, number 3, and number 1.
The number 1 state.
Yeah. What do you think's number 1, guys?
It's got to be North Dakota.
No, absolutely not.
Montana.
Montana, no.
Texas.
Texas is not on the list.
It's a big state. I didn't
there's
think
a
it
lot
would
of
be.
folks there.
Yeah, a lot of folks there. Of course, Alaska's a pretty good size area. So.
Yeah, but there's not many folks in Alaska, though.
Did we say Florida?
You did say Florida already, and it's not on the list.
Gosh.
Georgia?
The number 1 state has 2 words in its name.
New Jersey?
Rhode Island.
No, that's yeah, you picked a good one, though. New Jersey's not correct either.
New England.
New England is not a state.
That's not a state.
Sounded good. Neither is Old England.
New Mexico.
New Mexico is number 1.
New Mexico.
What is going on in New Mexico that they are number 1 most dangerous state in America?
They're border state.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any like national news on New Mexico.
But it's not very populated, and you're doing
Right,
by that
yeah,
one.
that's what I was thinking. You have less people there.
I guess you're right.
And they all eat them chilies out
Somebody
there.
wanted me to say, did I not say Michigan?
Michigan is not on the list.
Okay.
Believe it or not. So
Randy, you're wrong.
So that takes Detroit off. That takes Detroit out of the play. So, Kevin, did you say New Mexico?
Well, like 1,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
No, I said New Mexico.
Oh, you did?
What are you talking about?
He also said New England. So,
He did.
I said New England.
I might take points off for New England. All right, so we only like 2 more states, and
I meant the New England states.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, so this is one of them is a mountainous state. That is
Colorado?
Colorado is number 3.
I thought he said Colorado earlier.
No, you didn't. Did
I
you?
said New Colorado.
He said New Colorado.
No, I didn't.
So he got it in.
He said Colorado.
All right, I
early.
missed it then. If you said it, I'll have to go back and watch the tapes.
That's right.
So I
review.
I took it off the list because I thought you said it earlier.
So the number 10 state is one of our neighbors to the northwest.
To the northwest.
Yes.
North Carolina.
No, North Carolina's to the east.
Wait, that don't make no sense.
How far west?
A border state to the northwest.
I said Washington and Oregon.
We said Arkansas.
And California.
We said Missouri. We said
Time out. A border state to Tennessee.
Mississippi.
Oh.
That's not.
Well,
He
everything
said
would be
Missouri.
north.
Missouri's it. Nobody said Missouri.
He did too.
When did you say Missouri?
A long time ago, because I said St. Louis used to be number 1 thing because we was vacationing.
Listen,
there.
if you're going to be Alex Trebek here, you got to pay attention.
Trebek.
Tell me to double check.
You got to pay attention.
So
Double check.
I will tally these up a little bit later on, but
Well, I can tell you right now, I won. So
I don't know. Kevin got 1, 2, 3. It's 5 to 5.
I may
Jeff,
have
you
got
got
more.
the top 2 answers, so you probably
right.
did. That's not. There's 19 points in the top 2 answers.
no, boy, goodness,
So
New Missouri.
all right. So this is going to blow your minds. Now this is according to the top10.com.
All right.
The top best rock bands of all time.
All time.
Top best rock bands. Now listen, this is not individuals like.
no.
Yeah. So this is considered bands.
I'm going to say Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones is number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
So if you said that one on the list, oh my
I was
goodness
gonna
gracious.
say, yeah.
ACDC, is that on there?
AC/DC is number 7. Yeah.
Ooh, looky there. Looky there.
Led Zeppelin.
ZZ. Wait.
Led Zeppelin is the number 1. And I would not have guessed that. I'm not a Led Zeppelin fan.
Are you not?
No.
Well,
Yeah, I'm big
they're considered the original, kings of creating rock and roll, modern rock and roll.
All right. What do you guys think?
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner is not on the list.
It's on our list.
Yeah, it's on the everybody's
It's on our
Southern rock
list.
list. That's right.
Led Zeppelin, Stones, the Beatles.
Beatles number 2, yes.
Is ZZ Top a band?
ZZ Top is a band, but it didn't make the list.
I don't like your.
But if you grew up in the 80s, it was on your list. I guarantee you
that's
that.
right. It's still on my list.
Yeah.
Van Halen.
Van Halen and Van Hagar are not on the list.
Really?
I'm done with your list. That's it.
What?
They ain't got no top.
No, you're gonna.
Ain't got no Van Halen.
You're gonna agree with probably most of
you
these
think
ones.
so?
Yeah. And you guys.
These are considered the top 10 of all time.
That's correct. And I looked this list up on a couple other sites to verify it, and it varies just a little.
So you got
Led Zeppelin was number 1 on
Led
everybody's
Zeppelin,
list.
Stones, Beatles, Excuse me.
In AC/DC so far.
AC/DC.
Eagles is the Eagles.
No, and that surprised me. The Eagles are not on the list, and that's just they were on some lists, but they're not on this.
You can tell my son's got a good education when it comes to music, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. I got some help.
What'd you do?
I got some help from Randy. The Who.
The Who is number 9.
Okay.
Believe that.
Thank you, Randy.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Does it have any like modern rock bands on it?
The most modern one would be in the 90s that I'm looking at here.
Oh, okay.
Now, are we talking about rock groups, or can it be an individual?
No, it can't be an individual.
So like Michael Jackson's out.
Yeah, Elvis is out.
Elvis is out.
Yeah,
We're
single acts like that.
Talking about
are out.
rock groups. So Bruce Springsteen's not going to be on there.
That's correct. Yeah, things like that. They're not on there. This is a band.
So it's got to be a band. How about one called The Band?
No. What did they sing?
The Wait.
The Wait.
The band sang The Wait?
And Up on Cripple Creek.
Okay, yeah.
Cripple Creek.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
How about Boston?
Boston.
Oh, Boston, I tell you what. No, they're not on the list.
They're not on the list.
Oh, man.
They ought to be.
Sticks?
Styx is not on the list. You guys are singing some great bands, but you got to think beyond.
What about older? Are we too young? Do we need some older bands?
I'm going to say this is from the 70s forward. Everything I'm looking at is 70s, 80s stuff, and you guys should be well familiar with it.
Def Leppard?
Def Leppard is not on the list.
I'm trying to think 80s and stuff, you know.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult is not on the list.
Bachman Turner Overdrive?
No, it's not. BTO is not on the list.
The Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers not on the list.
Oh my goodness! I thought
dang.
for sure.
I was gonna say that from the start, but I didn't think it was like.
Somebody else is going to weigh in. Good morning. How are you?
All right. How about Alabama?
Alabama is not on the list.
Would that not be a country band?
That's a country band. Well, they sort of crossed over, didn't they? They were sort of hitting on both charts. John, you're going to share a mic with me.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hey, how about the Grateful Dead?
The Grateful Dead.
No, the Grateful Dead is not on the list.
All right. We're not. I tell you, this is tough.
She must have been a deadhead because she's upset about not being on the list.
Oh my Lord!
Allman Brothers Band.
All right.
I've got hints from people trying to help me.
Okay.
And one of them was Rush.
Rush is not on the list.
All right. One of them is, and I don't think this one's going to make. This one tickles me. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, but listen, I agree with that. I love the Chili Peppers.
I do not like them at all.
Oh my goodness! Why would you not like them?
Because they're stupid.
So there is a band that's in that genre that made it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the question?
The top 10 rock bands of all
Nirvana.
time. All right, so Nirvana is number 8. All right,
they're on my list. What about?
Let me tell you, since John's just now getting here, let's let him in. So they have gotten Led Zeppelin was number 1, the Beatles were number 2, the Rolling Stones were number 6, AC/DC was 7, Nirvana was 8, and The Who was number 9. We like number 3, 4, 5, and 10.
What about the Police?
The Police are not on the list, and I'll tell you what I do. I listen to the 80s radio on Pandora and on Sirius XM radio. That's right. And if you listen to the 80s, they will flood it with the Police. I always skip it.
Little synchronicity. What?
Band of all time,
Leonard Skinner.
They're not on
No, and John, Leonard Skinner's not
That's
on the
why
list.
I do not think this is a validated list.
John, scoot up closer to the mic.
Yeah, ZZ Top is not on the list.
You got to scoot up closer.
Yeah, come up here.
What about Bad Company?
Bad Company is not on the list.
All right. We got the Stones, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, AC/DC. The Who is on the list.
Who?
The Who.
The number 3 one, you got to get the number 3 one. It's
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh my Lord! Somebody said Kiss.
No, but I would agree with that. I'm a Kiss fan, but no, the Kiss did not make the list. Your Kiss is not on the list.
All right, listen, we got an expert. We got an expert calling in. Good morning. How are you, bud?
Jeff, is it Gerald Yeager and the Blue Tones?
Gerald Yeager and the Blue Tones.
Oh, man. Well, the Blue Tones.
I heard this morning on the top 100 at Chicago.
Now listen, I'm familiar with both of those bands, and
Well, it's got to be the Kellys then.
yeah, it could be.
Who? The Kellys.
The Kellys.
The Kellys. They're big and tough. They're the Kellys.
What was Gerald Yeager's band's name? The Blue Tones was Randy. what was? Oh my goodness!
Depending on which what night Gerald was playing, what the name of the band was.
Yeah, you're right. He did the Rabbit Trail Boogie. Did you ever hear him sing that?
Rabbit Trail Boogie.
Yeah.
What's that bargain mean?
You can't do Rabbit Trail Boogie anymore.
Figure out it's probably Black Oak, Arkansas.
Black Oak, Arkansas.
No, that's it. That's not it.
Jim Dandy to the rescue. Thank you, buddy. Listen,
Fleetwood Mac.
There's a good one. Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac is one of because I love them, but
they're not on
the list.
They're not on the list. Okay.
We're talking top 10 here, guys.
Top 10. Well, they would have been a good top. I'm getting some good help from Randy with a lot of band names. Foreigner.
Foreigner's not on the list.
Metallica.
Metallica is on the list. Metallica's number 5.
Metallica. And see, I'm not really big into them.
So I got a Metallica story. Did I already tell you my Metallica story?
No.
So, me and Jeff Blade, who's already passed, Jeff Blade and I think Andy Lyles went to a Metallica concert, and I really prayed for my hearing to come back. I thought I lost my hearing.
Oh my God!
For like 3 days, my head rang like a Dad Burn church bell, and I couldn't hear nothing.
Dad Burn, huh?
Dad Burn.
Dad Burn church bell.
Church bell.
I went to a Skid Row concert one time, and I took 2 filters off of 2 Marlboro cigarettes and stuck them in my
Oh my God!
Tell me that's how loud it was.
Did you light them?
I just thought of this.
All right. Did you just think of it, or
I just thought of the one we haven't said. Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd is number 3.
Pink
That's
Floyd.
Right. So
is that all of them?
No. Well, you got 2. You got number 4 and number 10 left.
Journey
is not, but you got to get out.
That's a good 80s.
Walk out of the door at high school a little bit.
You got it.
We're going to be stuck on this.
Oh. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Oh man, let me tell you, I think you're dead on that, but it's not on the list.
Gosh, they didn't make the list either.
I wish I'd have printed the top 25 because a lot of these were probably in the top 25.
Yeah. Marshall Tucker Band.
Marshall Tucker Band is not on the
Beautiful
list.
band.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, I'm gonna help you out because we got another list we got to get.
All right, good. Do it to it.
Number 4 was Queen.
I was going to say that.
Why didn't you say it?
Because y'all were talking.
Just say it.
Listen, you got to be more aggressive. Jump in.
And then my wife's favorite band, number 10, Guns N' Roses.
They're not on my list.
Guns N' Roses beat out Journey?
Yeah,
Listen, I cannot
talk about getting out of high
hear
school.
that guy sing.
Why?
Guns N' Roses, you can just... sorry.
So you're saying you don't like them? Huh?
No, I don't.
Jeff, I think you won that round too.
I'm good at stuff.
Awesome. Okay, so
here we are stamping out ignorance.
Stepping in something.
All right, according to whiteclouds.com, these are the top 10 most popular Disney characters.
Ooh.
Most popular Disney characters.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is number 1, Kevin. You got a number 1 answer there.
Simba.
Simba is number 6. Yeah, Dan.
Minnie Mouse?
Minnie Mouse is number 2.
Donald Duck? Goofy?
Hey, Jeff, you better get to talking because Kevin's over here blabbing them off.
I like Goofy.
Goofy is number 4, Jeff.
Pluto?
Pluto is not on the list.
Snoopy.
Goofy. Snoopy is not on the list.
Oh, my gosh.
Y'all going to get this one pretty quick. You already got 5.
Is Tarzan Disney?
Cinderella is not on the list, John. I know that's your favorite.
Really?
What was that from? Cinderella or Rendicella?
Oh, yeah, that was...
Archie Campbell used to do that.
That's right.
Archie Campbell on Hee Haw used to do the Drenderseller.
Rendicella, yeah.
Because she went down the steps and slopped her dripper.
Move on.
Move on.
Is Tarzan on there?
No,
Snow White?
No. I don't even know these folks.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is a good answer, but it's not. And talk about Pocahontas. Did you see the inauguration, the ceremony? And in the background, you would have seen to the right of the speaker on the wall of the rotunda of the Capitol, you would have seen the baptism of Pocahontas.
Yeah.
It's one of the great paintings that hang in the rotunda of the Capitol. You go back and look at that. And while you're looking at that, notice the lady in the green dress.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle, is that a Disney character?
Yeah, that's Clarabelle the cow. This usually hangs out with Goofy.
Oh, that's Goofy's girlfriend.
I guess, but that would make him a cow, or everybody says he's a dog. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Jeff.
Huey, Dewey, Louie.
No, that's not.
Oh my Goodness gracious.
What was the little snowman's name on that?
Olaf.
Olaf.
Olaf is not on there.
Bro.
We're letting Daniel down, you know.
Somebody sent in Buzz Lightyear.
No, but I like Buzz Lightyear.
I like Buzz, and
Woody.
I like and what Woody was.
So Woody.
So they're more Pixar characters,
They
right?
are. They're not really true Disney characters. What about Pinocchio?
No, is Pinocchio a Disney character?
He's
Yes.
Pixar. I thought he was.
No, he was a Disney.
The original Pinocchio was
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
was a Disney deal.
Was Dumbo?
Gru and the Minions. Is that on there?
Who?
That's not. Oh, that's Pixar. No.
What about the dwarfs?
Seven Dwarfs.
The Seven Dwarfs
is not on there.
None of them.
Neither is whoever goes with them.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Well, I wasn't going to say it. I was going to let you
Snow White, not
I
on
didn't
there.
say Snow White. You said you went on there.
But I can't believe Snow White's not on because I've been to Disney World a couple times and the most prominent character I saw was Snow White.
Yeah, they got her everywhere.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Disney.
Don't go to Disney World.
Is it more modern Disney names or some of the old traditional stuff?
There's an old traditional one on here that I know, and the rest of them are pretty new.
But we've done all the old
Donald
traditional.
Duck.
We've done Donald Duck.
Yeah, so you've got Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Simba are the ones that you have answered.
What was the witch? They just had a movie about her.
I've got some hints.
Give me some hints.
All right, the Ice Queen.
The
Elsa?
Ice Queen.
Elsa is it.
Elsa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. I don't know these.
That's with Olaf.
Is
Daniel, was you going to say Elsa?
I was.
All right, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Is Anna on there?
Who?
Her sister.
Anna.
I don't know. No.
What about
What do you mean you don't know? You got the list.
What about Beauty and the Beast?
No.
Nobody from Beauty and the Beast?
No.
Not even the teapot?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Miss Teapot and her son
Chip the Cup, whatever his name.
The Bookish Beauty.
The what?
The Bookish Beauty.
What? Who is that?
I don't know. I'm not a. I don't know.
The Bookish Beauty. That's the name.
That's the hint.
The Bookish Beauty.
The Bookish Beauty.
Black Beauty. I don't know.
All right, so I'm going to give Daniel a chance here. The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. I don't know her name.
Oh, you talking the Little Mermaid? Oh, I took Missy to see. That's an old one.
What was her name?
You should know.
What was her name?
You talking about the wicked one in there?
No, I'm talking about what all the little girls dress up for Halloween.
I forgot.
If they dress up like a mermaid.
What is her name?
Ariel or something?
I see it. I'm not going.
What is her name?
Oh, you've seen it.
Wasn't it like Ariel?
I don't.
John's staring
Is
at
it
the list
Ariel?
over here. Who?
Is it Ariel?
Yes, isn't it like Ariel?
Yeah, it is Ariel. Thanks, Daniel.
Daniel got it. Daniel got it.
I thought it was Gertrude or something like that.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know? Do you remember watching that movie? She had a buddy that was a seagull.
I'd never seen the movie.
You never seen the movie? Anyway, the voice of the seagull was Buddy Hackett.
Really?
I think that's right.
So was it on at the movies, or did you watch it at house?
It was a cartoon movie. Yeah, it came out in theaters, but it's been years ago. Missy was a little.
So we had at our house we had to turn the antenna with your hand.
Missy, you would have went to the theater to see the Disney movies.
I was into things like Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, that's a good Disney. That's a good Disney film there.
All right, so you guys don't have the Bookish Beauty.
The Bookish Beauty
or the Courageous Warrior.
Mulan.
Who?
Is that Mulan?
Yeah, it is Mulan. Yeah, no, she's number 9. Is that a she or he?
A she.
She.
Yeah.
Or both.
We won't discuss that. But
did you actually say that?
It's part of the. It's part
she
of the
poses
story.
as a guy, so she can be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That's exactly right.
Sorry.
All right, and then you got the Feisty Fairy.
Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell.
You can't even start a
I
Disney
forgot
movie
about
without
Tinkerbell.
Peter
flying
Pan,
around.
Tinkerbell.
I started to say Peter Pan, but I forgot about Tinkerbell.
Said Tinkerbell. Daniel, he's killing this category.
Yeah, Daniel's got it.
Kevin, I thought you said
All right, so the one we got one on this list, and you guys aren't going to
Got one more.
The Bookish Beauty. You guys don't know
The
who
Bookish Beauty.
Cinderella.
No, but she is
Bookish?
pretty.
The bookish. Give us a different hint.
I don't know what that means. That's the only hint I got. I can't even make up one because I don't even know what it is. And I don't even know. So I'll give it to you. It's Belle.
Oh, from Beauty and the Beast.
I said Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know her name.
Her name was Belle.
Are you serious?
Jeez.
Was she a bookworm or something, or a librarian or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was like May.
Right. Yeah, books. Likes books, into books.
That's All right. She read a
so
little book.
Belle, bless her heart, little Belle, and my May is her middle name is Belle.
My mother's name is Belle.
It is.
Wait.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that and gave it as a hint.
Yeah.
What, my mother's name?
Yeah, it was. I forgot about John's name.
Yeah, we tried Ariel. That didn't work.
All right, so calculating it up right here.
Yeah, doing the calculations.
It looks like Daniel is in the lead.
Oh.
He really pulled toward the front on this.
He come from behind.
Disney list.
On the Disney deal, did he?
Disney deal. Yeah. So we're going to let Daniel.
Daniel going to roll the dice?
We're going to do it now.
We don't have to do it now.
Well,
how many minutes?
You know what we got to do? John Huntley got away.
Oh yeah, you got to weigh, John. You got to get.
I forgot about that.
Where's the scales?
You playing with us, right?
I think we need to do the highest blood pressure.
All right, John. You got leave it on. You can take your keys and your phone out or stuff like that.
He's
on it. It's your first weigh in. Get all the weight you can.
266.
No, you're doing good.
Hey, I've lost 5 pounds.
255.6.
Good for you, man.
All right.
We tied.
Really?
Yeah, that's how much I weigh.
Come to my yard sale.
All right.
All right. Good deal. So John's in on the deal.
John's in. We're weighing in every week, John. You got to come in.
Losing or we're not gaining.
No, well, some of us did, and but the object of the game is to lose weight.
All right. What's your goal to lose this week?
This week?
Yeah.
3 pounds.
3 pounds. So that'll put you at 255, 252.
You're putting pressure on me.
252.6 is what you got to weigh
I
in.
was fixing to stop at Quik Mart for a biscuit.
I am too, because it is the right after weigh in, and so I did that on.
Don't forget, we got fried pies.
I'll take one of those.
We got fried pies. Fried pies for everybody.
Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, here you go.
I didn't tell you about those. You can have one.
There you go.
But wait till you roll the dice.
Yeah. So Daniel.
Daniel, let's see who our winner is. Listen.
Let me tell you who the.
Tell the qualifiers right quick.
I wrote those down. Number 1 is our friend Randy Fowler.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Ruby Bass.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Tommy Davis. Number 4 is Melba Scott, because David's still in bed. Number 5 is Vicky Garner. And number 6 is Bridget Hendricks.
Give her a good honest roll there.
Good roll.
Here we go.
Don't roll an 8.
3.
A 3 is Tommy Davis. Tommy, you are our winner of a $25 gift card from Quik Mart convenience stores, and it'll be at the front counter up here at the WLX Studios.
Yeah, buddy.
And you can take this and spend on anything. What I suggest is that this kind of weather is buy some premium fuel for
premium
your
fuel.
Yeah.
Does it make your car warm up quicker so you have heat?
You know,
it makes you run smarter.
In my mind, I think my truck runs better. I don't know if it does or not because I don't have anything to measure that by.
You run smarter with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
Yeah, John's got to go to work.
You got to go. See you, John.
Thanks for weighing in, John.
John is in. Let's get a phone call in one more time. Right. Good morning. How are you?
I missed him. I just wanted to know what he did different. He can tell next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He didn't do nothing.
No, I'm telling you, he didn't do nothing different yet. So.
Listen, guys our size can fluctuate 5 pounds without doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, that was actually John's initial weigh-in.
It was his first weigh-in. That's right.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens next week. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to do better next week.
We are going to do better. I promise you, good Lord willing. And if I'm not lying, we will. We'll do better.
Exactly. Hey, we appreciate the new callers that we had today.
We had some great fun today.
Yeah, and if you want to get in on our effort to help God's Storehouse, give us a call here, and you can call in on the show or.
Yeah, absolutely. We should have told John that, and I was trying to figure out how we want to do that exactly, because what I was thinking is, okay, we're going to make a contribution.
Yeah, that's right.
No matter what we do.
Yep.
Right.
That's right.
Right, we do. So, once we kind of determine maybe where the goal is and all that kind of stuff, and we've got 300
Yep.
And Lanny's going to contribute.
So there's 400.
There's 400. I'll contribute.
Okay.
So there's 5.
Okay, good.
Okay. And whoever, I guess, is the loser will make the donation in their honor.
Okay, there you go. Well, I might want to win that.
We are going to do
the
biggest loser?
The biggest loser. There you go.
Whoever's the biggest loser.
Yeah, there you go.
Will make the donation in their honor. And if they choose to do so, they can make the donation in the honor of the Quik Mart Hour.
There you go. I like that.
How about that?
I like that.
So something like I'm trying to figure out how we can kind of make it something.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
turn
got
it
to be
into a
something.
telephone.
Got to be something. So what are you guys going to do the rest of the day?
So I have got I got a coffee after this.
Yes, you do.
So I got a coffee and a donut after this, and so but I'm running to Elgin Crossroads first thing this morning.
Okay.
And I got to go down there and take a few pictures.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to come back up here, and I may end up in Waynesboro today. I've got some business at Quik Mart number 13 on the square in Waynesboro.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to try to slide off to there today.
Kevin, you?
I'm going to work.
He's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
John. I started to say John Daniel, but Daniel. I'm getting my kids and grandkids' names confused.
That's what you do. Just name them all at the same time.
Name them all. Anyway, Daniel's going to hang with me. What are we doing next, Dan?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You know what? Oh, wait, yeah, I do.
Yes, you do. Put your little brain
We're
on.
going to Bible study.
That's right. We got a Bible study to go to.
Right.
And then after that, guess what?
Lunch.
No, I've got a hearing test today.
Really?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
I've got a hearing test today because Daniel called a family meeting. He did.
Are you serious?
He seriously did.
I didn't call a meeting. We were sitting at lunch.
Yeah, I know, but you stopped lunch and said, I want to call a family meeting.
Okay.
And said, I've got something I want to talk about seriously, he said. He said, Dad, we got to talk about your hearing in front of everybody.
Did you hear him?
No.
So do you have bad hearing or do you have selective hearing?
They say I have bad hearing.
He has very bad hearing.
I don't think I've got bad hearing. So I'm going to prove them today when I go get my hearing test.
All right.
And he's going to say, your hearing's fine. Yeah, I think I do have some hearing loss.
Yeah.
I do.
So
it's
I
pretty
do.
normal at my age to have some hearing loss.
And I got to one-up you on this.
Okay.
But, I'm on the sound.
That ain't nothing.
Of course.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. I'm on the sound committee at church, but I had to sort of step aside because I can't hear it feeding back anymore.
Oh, really?
And the guy standing next to me is like, hey, it's feeding back. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've got that same thing happening.
Yeah.
The little buzzer on our dishwasher.
Yeah.
When it goes off, I can't hear it at all.
It's so loud.
I can't.
It's so loud.
I can't.
Oh, really?
But that tone, whatever that tone is,
Yeah.
whatever that tone is, I hear nothing.
Well, when you're snoring, it's hard
And
to
let
hear
me tell you what
anything.
When the dryer button, when the dryer's
same way.
When the dryer's through, I don't hear that either.
Yeah.
When the washer's through, I don't hear that either.
Wow.
What about the
okay.
microwave? What
It's
about the
amazing.
microwave?
And I bet he hears that, don't he?
I don't hear.
Ding! Oh, my
That's
burrito's
because you're
done.
not, that's because you're not sitting around waiting to hear that, I miss it every time.
No, because that means if you hear it, you have to go unload the dishwasher. You have to
That's
unload
exactly
the
Yeah,
washer.
I don't hear those
Well,
buttons.
he don't hear them things.
My goodness.
Apparently Keith here hears them all, so he's...
I don't hear y'all half the time. And I go back and watch this show, and I'm like, I ignored Kevin altogether.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah, Kevin answered most of the questions.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, that ain't it.
It was New Missouri.
I took that into consideration when I made my tally,
Yeah, no joke.
That's
Did you
hilarious.
really say Missouri? I'm going to go back and look.
He did, I
Go
promise.
back.
I promise he did, early on even.
Even
You
on-
said Arkansas,
And
and
he
I
said
gave it to you.
Colorado. He said Colorado, too, and you missed
I
that.
didn't even say Arkansas. He said Arkansas.
I have to go back.
Maybe
and
we
watch.
need to get you a little
go back
checkup
and
here.
watch.
I think his computer's fouling on him.
That's exactly right.
His hard drive skipping.
I'm going to get rid of my cell phone and my computer and go back to old days where you just had to use your mind and body.
Hey, listen, we got to end this, guys.
Oh,
Thank you guys
okay,
for
good.
being here. We're out of time. God bless everybody. See you next time.
See ya.
Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
Now, the president's also deploying another 1,500 troops to the southern border. A Trump executive order to undo what's called birthright citizenship is being challenged in court. Several Democrat-led states.
The lawsuit seeks to block federal